told there's some real money in the room.
I gotta ask you, as I prepare to get up out of here, about your relationship with Rippa out the milk.
I definitely want to send my sincere apologies to Mrs. Lofton for her loss. You know what I'm saying? I got to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm opening the door to where if she wants to sit down and receive some type of closure or anything like that, I'm also willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I am as a person, big brother.
You were there when he killed her.
Right.
You witnessed him kill her.
Right.
Why would you put him on your platform? I understand forgiving him, but going as far as to put him on your platform and even give him opportunities to get money. I know how you do. You be putting people on. Why would you do that?
All right, let me clear this, because in the same thing with the Gangsta did when he put me with this other guy. I'm not local. I'm not just New Orleans. So I would appreciate if people stop trying to put me in that box, because I've surpassed that. Shout out to my city. I love my city, born and raised there. I'm always rep that, but I'm not New Orleans no more. When I come home, I stayed there for a day or two. I've been staying in Texas ever since. As far as Rippa, once you say, okay, I got myself together, I denounced the streets, I'm no longer with that, I'm focusing here. That's always a thought in your mind, and that's something you tell your people, right? But it's not until you really act upon it that you like, okay, I've really changed my life, I'm not really with that no more. That's like, no. Now, once you face the person, because you know, a person always to say, I always tell people, you don't know what you would do until you put in that situation. It's like you can always say, oh, I catch him, I don't care where it's on site or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But when you see a person, you might be in a different mood, and what you were saying then might not happen then. Like it's a true story. Hot kicked at the door, and there's a dude, I was out of town, there's a dude was in the house hitting his girl, dude really running around naked, whatever, in the house. He ain't do nothing, he just left. Usually somebody kicking the door and your girl in there naked, the dude beating her back out, you gonna up that toolie and get the air and everything out, even the picture frame. But so back to Rippa, my thing was, after I sat down with Diesel, and he was like, well, homie, you know, you be doing this, and this, you got the children, you help people, da, da, da. When you gonna sit down with Rippa, because that's a big part of your life where it's like, okay, I put this behind me. That's a big test for you. I'm let the Diesel like, man, we driving, right? So I left it alone, then a little while, one day we ride, I said, call Rippa. He looked, huh? I said, call him. And he called him, and I just started joking with him. Right out the door, he fell right in, was laughing and joking too. So, while like it's in to address the part where you say a lot of people, my friends, whatever around me don't like that. First of all, I don't have nothing but a handful of people around me. Everybody can't come around me. That's number one. And if you're around me, what is your purpose? Like, I don't have goofies around me. I don't have yes man around me. I don't have somebody around me. They're their own boss. They get money. And you helping me become better. We helping one another, and we building. You should know, because you watched me from the beginning. I don't care what nobody say. They don't pay my bills. I started from the bottom. I can't hold nothing. You know, so I don't care. That's the thing. And I always speak with them youngsters about peer pressure. Stop worrying about what somebody else says. Don't worry about what the people say. You got to focus. You got to say, this is what I want for myself. So with me, with my journey, it's like, I've been in the streets, now I'm on the internet, and I'm also speaking with these children. So yeah, I clown and play on the internet, but my thing is, I don't want to live that life no more, because I know if I live that life, or if I relapse, it's like 20 people I want to kill anyway. I be just sitting down thinking, like, I'm him, he, and then you got this new wave of internet clowns. So I'm saying to myself, I jump out, I might well go entertain them too, go knock on their door, go pull up on them, and you know what I'm saying? So I ain't about to be focusing on that stuff. I did 23 years, 10 months in prison, bro. I don't never want to go back to prison. So I think for me and them, I stay out their way. But as far as somebody being mad, I don't care what I did, sit down with Rippa, they don't pay my bills, I don't care. Because they're going to be mad with me today or tomorrow, and then the next day or next week, they're going to be back. Oh, I like what you're doing, boy. I appreciate this, da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Can't please everybody. I'm not trying to please everybody. And I'm happy with the decision I made. That's what count.
Right. Yo man, Charleston White.
Shout out to Charleston White.
Got somebody from Nashville on the phone with him. And they said, many reports came out, and I think Turk even had some of it on his page, that they got robbed in Nashville. Turk and BG.
I saw that. I saw what Charles, what that? Because, they're going to get Charles. Charles going to go off. But what it was this. When they use the word rob, they didn't mean like rob at gunpoint, come here, give me a jury, shake you down. No. They were talking about what happened. Like, they got robbed. Boy, they didn't get their money for coming to that city to perform. Shout out to Nashville, too. So.
Oh, nobody got their money.
Well, they got the beginning and they didn't get the back end.
Sure.
But they got it because they performed, so they got some money. BG, Juvie, Stunner, Fresh, they got some money. I don't know if they got everything is pretty good. But though that concert was canceled, my bad, Nashville concert was canceled. But the next concert when it just went to Chicago. Shout out to the Shy. But yeah, so when he was talking about rob, he wasn't talking about come here, lay down, or come here, boy, remember it. No, he was talking about, they got robbed, meaning like they didn't get their money for it from the promoter. So it's all kind of forms of robbery. So when they were talking about got robbed, they were talking about that. BG ain't never been robbed.
Yeah, I was wondering, it didn't make sense.
And that's another reason why I respect how Turk manager spoke up and said Turk decided not to take less money because we got a team we got to pay. Meaning we got them people security, our hitters and people coming with us. We got to hit the people hand. They got to make sure we make it back home safe to our family. So what you think what Jizzle do? He riding with gangsters. You saw with Stunner, he had them people, them things out in their hand, like, don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they know Charles is going to cut up. What? They know Charles is going to cut up, bro. So, yeah, that was miscommunication.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.